another Crimson Tide football season under the lights in Bryant-Denny Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on first down. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Caught. Across the 25. He's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in that opening drive of the season. Gone better. And how about that? First possession, first drive, first game, first touchdown. Impressive way to start.
And so many emotions for these players, right? All the build-up, all of the expectations, all of the nerves coming into this game, and you're able to stay poised, take the football, march it down the field, and score in the opening drive like that. That is impressive.
No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got him pinned deep. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Wants to throw on second down. Wide open downfield. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Bama! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Baylor found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Bears football today. Those BU fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Lost the defense, he's wide open. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
He's back to throw on second down. Coming after it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This crowd knows when to bring it. Out of the shotgun on third down. Buys a little time with his feet. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants it all. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. Perfectly. Then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny. You know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Right back to the well. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score Alabama 16, Georgia 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll leave it with him. Just steamrolling the defense. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown time!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and... happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Whitaker. This time he's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Georgia going up tempo.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Looking to go up top on first down. Just couldn't quite squeeze the interception, and man, did he have some daylight in front of him. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in his hands.
Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Kendricks. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
A 3rd and long coming up here. They're going to throw it again. Quick strike complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Dropping back, it's Whitaker. Getting some heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Touchdown, Georgia.
Getting set for the point after.
With the carry. The kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good.
A lot of time left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Durham. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab on the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Georgia, number 1, the catch and score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They want to run this quarterback into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. Still just a 2-possession game. A lot of time to go as they try for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half. I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is good. almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance.
And he breaks into the open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Whitaker. He's right on target. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tempo and overdrive. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Using his legs to buy some time. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to pass, it's Whitaker. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Alabama 47, Georgia 15.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. They drag him down at the 22.
the 22.
Big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Makes the catch. It's Horn. Got room at the 35. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Skips away from pressure. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Scanning the field, it's Whitaker. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Wants to go up top. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
On second down, just keeps firing. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. It's complete. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Alabama pushing the tempo. Snap it to the back. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Durham. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Whitaker. He's taking the shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make...
Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Touchdown, Georgia. Number 1, Halsey in the end.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Calls his own number. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing on it.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, the defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
This quarterback part of their running game. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read, the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
44, Georgia, 29.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He'll take it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keeps it. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long, It's not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown time! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Going up top on first down. He's going for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Alabama.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. To the air. It's Whitaker. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Dogs want to pick up the tempo. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Offense in a split backfield. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense.